here we are on the outset of this Super Bowl week, and Myles Garrett saying he wants out of Cleveland. What's this one about, Albert?
Yeah, I mean, my sense would be that, like that this has been communicated to them, and like the Browns, don't have a real appetite for trading Myles Garrett right now. And so I think part of the reason you go public, if you're Myles, is because, maybe you were met with some level of resistance there, where the team doesn't want to move on from you for obvious reasons. He's a great player. And they've been a contender relatively recently, and I think that they believe that they can get there again pretty quickly if they can fix their quarterback issue. And so, I think what this does now is the Browns don't shop him, but the phone calls are going to come in, and there are very few teams in the league that couldn't use Myles Garrett as part of their equation. Now, of course, teams that are closer to contending for a Super Bowl championship would probably be the more serious ones. And it'd probably be easier to do a deal with teams like that. Again, like the Browns' stance on this is nothing's changed. We still don't plan on trading him. We still plan on him being here and retiring here and all the rest of it. But we know how these things go too, Rich. We've had teams say that they aren't trading a guy in the past, and things can devolve quickly or change quickly. And I certainly think it's going to be an interesting week for Andrew Berry as calls start to come in on Myles.
Well, I mean, I mentioned before you joined that the last time we saw an AFC North superstar say I want out, the Ravens gave Lamar the contract he was looking for. Is this a money thing, do you think? I understand he put out on his social media it's a Super Bowl thing, but could it be fixed by a long-term deal for a 29-year-old, Albert?
Maybe. I mean, I think it'd be more. So, yes, I think that could be part of it. Like, I think the other part of it, though, has to be some sort of plan for getting into Super Bowl contention soon. Myles, I believe this will be year number 9 for him coming
Correct.
up. I think I have the math there, right?
Yes.
And he's turning 30 soon. And so I think he's at the stage of his career where a guy starts to feel his football mortality too. And, I think Myles is a pretty conscientious guy who understands his legacy is going to be affected by, what teams he's on over the course of his career. And, I think it's at the point now where it's like, I can't go through another 2 or 3 year retool. I can't wait for you to get the quarterback position right. I want to win right now. And so, I think money could help solve it. Sure. Money always helps, but I think a part of it has to be like, here's our plan to come out of the woods of last year and do it fast and get you in a position to play in a Super Bowl soon. And, I think all of this, of course, is complicated by the contract they're still on the hook for with Deshaun Watson. And, obviously the conference that they play in. It's not going to be easy you can't microwave your quarterback situation when you're looking at like Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson and of course Patrick Mahomes on the verge of his 4th championship. It's really hard to microwave your situation and microwave your quarterback situation into a spot where, okay, now we're ready to contend. So it's a challenging situation. And I do think finding a solution to the quarterback position and finding a way to convince Myles Garrett that you are going to be, in position to contend at the highest level, not just for a playoff spot, but at the highest level in 2025 would have to be part of the solution. And look, maybe it's taking a swing at somebody like Matthew Stafford. I don't know, but they have to put something in front of them.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.